Talk about something really important here as it relates to the Reardon method that I'm working on. And it has to do with these two elements right here, the two main elements, the ideograph and the dimensional sensation. The importance of them is that in my method, if I'm not getting dimensional sensation, aka proprioception, here, I don't continue on. I can only continue on if I am genuinely experiencing this, and I know what it feels like from all my experience. So if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to continue. And here's a good example of that. This is the range of time and space. Here's the exon of Valdez when it was had its accident back in 1989. That's the range. I kind of move a bit here, but I'm going to go through my process. There's a curving element. I didn't get any kind of dimensional sensation or proprioception from the second one. Well, a little bit, movement, okay. A wave, okay, that's not too bad. But here's what's happening. I'm not getting anything. And now, I'm getting some shapes, and I can tell that I'm turning them into something. Even though we can say, okay, maybe this element here, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the experience of the dimensional sensation, the experience of the proprioception. This was all conceptual right here. I didn't feel the proprioception. So I stopped. That's the key. It's one of the main keys of this method, is that if proprioception is not achieved on page 1 at entry proprioception, then the session does not continue. So I took a break and I came back. As I'm still, boom, now I'm feeling something here. Now I'm feeling something. It's this here. So this is a good conceptual that came through, a ship window. I feel like I'm looking through a fisheye lens, and that is exactly what I was experiencing. I was looking through this dimensionally, and I'm rendering it here of where I am. I'm inside here, feeling closed. It's bright. There's stuff here. There's people in there. I'm inside of a place and I feel like I'm looking out through a window. There's a feeling of being confined and looking through thick glass, like a vessel. Maybe it's a plane or a ship or a rocket. I couldn't tell, and I wasn't all that concerned. What I was concerned with was staying with the proprioception. Looking through a window. And I'm looking in. There's people in there. Feels sophisticated, like science-based. Why through the window, though, I wondered. This thick glass is important to me. It's very interesting to me, like pressure, like it's for pressurization, safety. They're in their quarters, their rooms or their compartments, but it's protecting them. And it's pressurized. Like if they were in space or underwater or flying. They're in there. And it was this. You know, they were in a ship, and they were in the component of the ship that I was looking dimensionally perceiving was looking through a thick pressurized glass window into their quarters. It was a really, really cool experience. But again, the most important thing about this system is that proprioception, aka dimensional sensations, are the #1 experience. This must be experienced before moving forward. If it's not, then the session needs to stop. The viewer needs to discipline themselves to accept if proprioception is not being experienced in this first page, acknowledge it, accept it, take a break, pause, right on the page, pause, break, no proprioception is being experienced, put it aside, come back whenever you feel ready, get a whole new page and start over. That is a very, very key. This is what I'm so glad I captured this on video, because this is so key to my system.